Saluki volleyball team went into their game against Wichita State in first place in the MVC, but with the team playing their third match in 4 nights, it looked like the Salukis hit a wall as they recorded a season-low 23 digs on the night. As we take this one right to the game here, that's Abby Lehman there with the kill. That was for set point in the first set of the game. Moving right along to the second, it's more of the same. It's Everly Hebert tips that one over. That gives the Shockers the second set. The Salukis, though, picked it up in the third as it's Andrea Estrada getting the kill there for the Salukis. She had 10 on the night as she showed up. But in the end, there was just too much Wichita State as Michaela Rodsep with the cross-court killer. That helps Wichita State to the series win. And with that win, they also move into first place in the MVC over SIU. SIU and Illinois State will square off this Saturday on the football field, and they're both looking for the same thing, a conference win. Both teams are 0-2 in conference, but SIU is bringing one of the highest-powered offenses in the nation to Hancock Stadium. They average about 34 points a game and pass at an average of 329 yards per game. That sounds good and everything for the Salukis until you hear that ISU has the first-ranked passing defense in the MVC, allowing only 169 yards a game through the air. Something's got to give on Saturday as SIU will travel to Normal, Illinois to take on the Redbirds. Kickoff is at 6 p.m. The Saluki swimming and diving team have had a great start to the season, and now they're finally being recognized nationally. 8 Salukis are ranked in the top 100 nationally in different events. Samantha Parsons ranked 6th in the nation with her 200-yard backstroke, which was good at a time of 2:15. As a team, they had 17 different events finish being ranked in the top 100 nationally, including the 400-yard medley relay, which came in at the highest ranking at 11th with a time of 3:47. The team will look to make more of an impact on those rankings on October 22nd when they travel to Champaign to take on U of I and Illinois State. Speaking of accolades, the Saluki women's golf team keeps racking up the MVC Golfer of the Week awards. Christy Yang is the second woman on the team to win the weekly award after Brooke Cusimano won it twice earlier this season. Yang received the honor after winning the first tournament of her career while helping the Salukis to their second win of the season at the F&M Bank Intercollegiate on Tuesday. Yang's previous best was finishing 4th in a tournament last season. Now to the diamond, as the Chicago Cubs have had that type of season where it's hard to count them out in any game. They give you 27 outs in baseball, and the Cubs used all 27 of them last night. We picked this one up in the 4th inning. It's pitcher to pitcher. Matt Moore pokes that through the right side. That's going to score a run, and they get another one in the inning. The Giants will lead this one 3-1 early on. Skipping ahead to the 9th now. Runners on. Sergio Romo serving it up right down the middle to Ben Zobrist, who rips that one down the line. That scores 1 and puts runners in scoring position for Wilson Contreras, who knocks that one back up the middle. That's going to drive in 2, and that's going to tie this game up, but the Cubs aren't done yet. It's guess who? Javi Baez turning that 100-mile-an-hour fastball right back up the middle. That's going to give the Cubs a 6-5 lead in this game. And then it's time to hand it over to the Terminator. Aroldis Chapman, 103 miles an hour, blew by you. That gives the Cubs a win in the game, and that will move them on to the NLCS. Madden had this to say after the game.
And everything seemed to be lining up properly, and you didn't win. That's just a baseball game. And you got to give them credit. You got to give them credit, man. They kept fighting, and you knew that they would. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm going to leave here pretty good tonight.
Madden and the Cubs are awaiting their opponent in the NLCS. That is going to be either the Nationals or the Dodgers. They play tomorrow in Game 5, so that's going to be the deciding factor in that one. I don't know which one of those two teams really can match up that well against the Cubs, though.
I don't know. A lot of Cub fans are very excited. How do you think their prospects look continuing from here?
I mean, that lineup, it's just no weak spots in that lineup. There's a lot of good pitching. I think that they have a good chance, and it pains me to say it, but I think they do.
All right. Thank you so much, Zach.